Take a deep breath in and exhale. Close your eyes. Keep breathing deeply. As you do, see yourself in a place that goes beyond the physical place that you are in. It's a place where our souls are meeting each other. It's a special place, magical place, blessed, sacred place. Use the word that resonates with you the most. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, feel yourself in the presence of the entity that you value the most. God, the higher power, the source, the universe, whatever it is. This meditation is about your life. So it is perfect for you. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, declare that you know it was the wise decision to step up into this meditation. That you acknowledge that in some way your mind is getting sharper. Your spirit is getting stronger. And your heart is getting more loving. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, let go the attachment to how does that work. There are so many things in the universe that you have no idea of how they work, and you are so happy with them. Also on earth with them. It's okay. Take a deep breath in and declare that you choose right now to trust and flow. Trust and flow. Trust and flow. Trust and flow. Declare that you are willing and able to make the most out of this time. Declare that your mind is open and your spirit receptive to the message for today. And that you are alert and you acknowledge it as soon as it shows up. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, let go all attachment to a specific way or form. It could show up as a thought, a memory, a particular emotion, about this sensation. It's perfect. In the imperfection is perfect. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Declare that you are grateful for your message, aware that it is coming all the way from the subconscious to the conscious. Does that mean that your message, you will like it? That's an option. That is one option in a universe that is infinite. Infinity rules. Infinity rule. See yourself opening your spiritual eyes to the infinite love that there is in the universe for you. Right now it's showing up in the oxygen that is in that air that you are breathing. Yes, you can't see it, but it is at your reach and you need it to live. Isn't that love? A form of love? Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, declare that you overcome the illusion and you speak to yourself with love. I overcome the illusion and I speak to myself with love. I overcome the illusion and I speak to myself with love. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, observe which came first, a thought, a memory, a body sensation, a particular emotion. Any of that is anchored in what had happened in your past, is anchored in your present circumstances, or is attached in some way to the future. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, have you ever think that it is up to you to let your past decide how your future will look like? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I overcome the illusion and I speak to myself with love. I overcome the illusion and I speak to myself with love. Are you asking, but what is the illusion? Do you think that you always speak to yourself with love? Do you think that you never speak to yourself with love? Are you blaming someone or some circumstances for speaking or not to yourself with love? All those are illusions. Does that mean that you are lying? Of course not. That's the perspective that you have for the events that you went through. Declare that you are willing and able to adjust your perspective and align your self-image with the future that you would love to experience. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, ask yourself if you looked into the future that you would love to experience, or in the future that is limited by what had happened to you. What if right now you choose to ask yourself, what of what I tell myself would not tell to others? Because it's so unloving that you would not dare to tell them such words, such statements. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, observe if you are insisting that you are always or never speaking to yourself with love. Is it possible that you are evaluating just one area of your life, but you are more than one area? Vocational is one area. Physical, familiar, financial, mental, spiritual, social. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I overcome the illusion. I speak for myself with love. I overcome the illusion and I speak to myself with love. Are you trying to explain to me I speak to myself harsh because I learned that from fill the blank? And I have been very successful in fill the blank. Is it possible that your way to show love to others is speaking harsh? Is it possible that you stop listening to yourself from a moment that you perceive you spoke to yourself with love and you became weak. Take a deep breath in and exhale everything that is taking your peace away. Put everything in front of you. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, remember this meditation is about expanding your sphere of consciousness, expanding your sphere of awareness, expanding your level of alertness, and you are already doing that. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I overcome the illusion. I speak to myself with love. I overcome the illusion and I speak to myself with love. Do you believe you can speak to yourself with love? Do you believe you can speak to others with love? And if you do, which are your concerns on your self-image, around your self-image? Who do you fear you will become? Take a deep breath in and exhale. Look into the future that you would love to experience. The future that broke the chains of the past and the chains of the present circumstances. How does that future look like to you? Who are you on that future? Who do you speak with? How do you speak to yourself? How do you choose to show up for that future? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I overcome the illusion and I speak to myself with love. I overcome the illusion and I speak to myself with love. Look into your self-image. Self-doubts, fear, concern, any emotion, any feeling, any expression is perfect in the imperfection. Place it in front of you. Remove those labels that stop serving for that future. The future that you would love to experience. Place all those labels in front of you. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I overcome the illusion and I speak to myself with love. I overcome the illusion and I speak to myself with love. Look into your self-image. If you are saying, I have no idea of how to speak to myself with love because of, grab that story because that's an important part of the message. How do you speak to others when you want to speak to them with love? What do you think about others when they speak to themselves with love and they let you know it? As soon as they tell you, how do they speak to themselves? Do you close to their ideas or do you open to their ideas? Do you become receptive to the presence or not. Take a deep breath in and exhale. The question is, do you see any value in speaking to yourself with love? Are you aware that in order for you to step up into new levels of service, profits, health, freedom, and greatness, in whichever way or form you value the most, when you choose consciously and intentionally to speak yourself with love, you are able to adjust your perspective about what you are living, therefore aligning yourself to the future that you would love to experience, even if at that moment you are not aware of. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I overcome the illusion and I speak to myself with love. I overcome the illusion and I speak to myself with love. Are you trying to have as much noise as possible around you because you are trying to avoid the voice inside of you? Who do you think that voice comes from? Is it loving or not? Are you concerned is that if you speak to yourself with love, that means you will never recognize if what you didn't work for yourself or for others? Take a deep breath in and relax, because after all, being conscious about what you tell yourself makes you more conscious about what you tell others and how you interact with others. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I overcome the illusion and I speak to myself with love. Are you saying, yes, but I always speak to myself with love? Even if it's true. Even if in all areas you speak to yourself with love. Is it possible then that at those moments that you perceive you didn't achieve what you wanted, you change the script of what you tell yourself? Is it possible that some remnants of that script from your past are you still holding in? Believing you are that? Believing you are your past mistakes, your past failures, whatever it is that you perceive? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I overcome the illusion and I speak to myself with love. I overcome the illusion and I speak to myself with love. Right now, declare that you are willing and able to speak to yourself with love, especially on those moments that you perceive you fell short of your own standards. especially at those moments that you are concerned that because of that, your future will never be, fill the blank. Is it possible that your mind is full of drama? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I overcome the illusion and I speak to myself with love. I overcome the illusion and I speak to myself with love. Who do you think you are? That future that you would love to experience. Align with your higher self. How does that higher version of yourself looks like? Are you aware that you are transforming? Are you aware that transformation started at the moment that you joined this space? Therefore, consciously or not, you are aligning yourself with the future that you would love to experience or the one that you fear. Take a deep breath in and exhale. You got this. It is working. Relax. I overcome the illusion and I speak to myself with love. I overcome the illusion and I speak to myself with love. Right now declare that you know you are worthy of love. Right now declare that no matter what have you done or not done, you are worthy of love. Is it possible that you are waiting until fill the blank, the event that you want to happen, to choose to speak to yourself with love? When I achieve, fill the blank, or if I achieve, fill the blank, I speak myself to myself with love. Declare that you choose to speak to yourself with love right now, at this moment. Hug yourself. Take a deep breath in and exhale every unloving voice from others or from yourself and interview them with curiosity. Does that mean everything they are saying is wrong? Does that mean everything that they are saying is right? What it means that the information is there and it is about things that you haven't healed yet. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I overcome the illusion and I speak to myself with love. I overcome the illusion and I speak to myself with love. You are special. You are a masterpiece. Say it. I am special. I am a masterpiece. Observe how do you feel about it. And if you feel that it doesn't resonate with me, it's perfect. It is letting you know your belief at this moment. Do you realize that your beliefs have been transforming over your lifetime? So you got this. That's the reason you are here. You got this. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I overcome the illusion and I speak to myself with love. I overcome the illusion and I speak to myself with love. I overcome the illusion and I speak to myself with love. Blessings.